Hi there, I'm Mike and I'm the Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I put a little eek in your week by recapping some of the top stories in Halloween and horror news from the last week. Last Friday was Disney Plus Day, celebrating the second anniversary of the streaming platform, and to celebrate, Disney not only premiered more than 25 new pieces of content, but also debuted dozens of first looks, new trailers, and exclusive clips to showcase the breadth of content coming to the service in the years ahead. While most of the announcements were typical Disney fare, there were a couple of stories from the event that will be of interest to all Hallows Geek viewers. First, Disney Plus released a first look at the highly anticipated sequel to the film Hocus Pocus. The first look image, which you see here, gives us our first look at Kathy Najimy, Bette Midler, and Sarah Jessica Parker back in their roles as Salem's most infamous witches, the Sanderson sisters. The three return in the sequel when they are accidentally summoned to modern-day Salem by a group of young girls. Hocus Pocus 2 will premiere in fall 2022 on Disney+. And in other Disney Plus Day news, the streaming service announced the new animated series, Marvel Zombies. The animated series from Marvel Studios borrows from the popular Marvel Comics zombie spin-off and reimagines the Marvel Universe as a new generation of heroes battle against an ever-spreading zombie scourge. The new series will be directed by executive producer Brian Andrews. No release timeline was announced. And while we're on the topic of zombies, have you ever wished you could add a zombie Santa Claus to your action figure collection? Well, Fresh Monkey Fiction sure hopes so, as a zombie Santa is one of the highlights of its new Naughty or Nice collection. The new 1/12 6-inch scale action figures are being developed in collaboration with toy industry veteran Arlen Pelletier and Big Bad Toy Store, and include a series of both Naughty and Nice versions of Santa Claus, his elves, and a Nutcracker. The new collection is being offered exclusively through Big Bad Toy Store as a minimum order quantity pre-order, which means essentially each figure will need to reach a minimum amount of pre-orders over the next 6 weeks in order to move into production. The initial batch of figures feature 11 different designs, but highlights from the collection include Zombie Santa Claus, Spike the Elf, and a Zombie Nutcracker. The pre-order campaign runs through December 31st, with stretch goals including additional Santa, Elf, and Nutcracker figures, but perhaps more importantly, a Krampus figure. The new figures start at just $19.99. For the latest pre-order counts and for all the details on this new collection, visit freshmonkeyfiction.com. And since we're on the subject of the holidays, Midsummer Scream, the world's largest Halloween and horror convention, announced ticket sales for its new holiday-themed event, Season Screamings, this week. Taking place December 17th through 19th at the Pasadena Convention Center in California, the event will showcase more than 200 vendors and artisans, the Hall of Yuletide Spirits, where haunters from across Southern California will put together an assortment of mini attractions and displays, live entertainment, and a dedicated stage where panels and presentations will be held throughout the 3-day event. For more information or tickets, visit midsummerscream.org. Single-day, weekend passes, and a VIP experience are now available. And if you're watching this video on the day it's released, the highly anticipated Ghostbusters sequel, Ghostbusters Afterlife, hits theaters today. As a tie-in to the release, Impresario Entertainment and Sony Pictures have teamed up for Ghostbusters Afterlife ScARE, an augmented reality mobile experience available today on iOS and Android. In Ghostbusters Afterlife ScARE, players seek to defend their surroundings amid an oncoming apocalypse. Character interactions relay hidden clues that unlock ghost-busting equipment to battle supernatural entities. Film stars Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace, Celeste O'Connor, Logan Kim, and Dan Aykroyd all reprise their roles from the film and provide guidance throughout the playing experience. The first 2 episodes of gameplay are available for free today, with additional episodes being available for purchase at a later date. For more information, visit GhostbustersAfterlifeAR.com. And finally, if you find yourself longing for that Halloween feeling, new film Autumn Road might be a way to get your fix. Being released in North America on VOD on November 23rd, the Halloween-flavored horror drama tells of a young woman who returns to her hometown 10 years after her sister vanishes while trick-or-treating to make peace with her unresolved past. Along the way, she becomes entangled with 2 idiosyncratic identical twins from her childhood who now run the town's roadside haunted house. With nowhere else to go, she is drawn deeper into their world of scares, secrets, and enchanting house of horrors. While one twin pulls her closer, the other's threats and scare tactics escalate to a breaking point where he must decide what lines he's willing to cross. At the same time, her connection with her sister is growing as she starts to unearth new information about who she was and what happened that night all those years ago. The three haunted souls soon find themselves on a melancholic journey for truth set against the backdrop of an approaching Halloween season and the anniversary of her sister's disappearance. Riley Cusick makes his feature directorial debut in the film and headlines as twins Charlie and Vincent alongside Lorelei Linklater, Justin Meeks, and Lar Park Lincoln. Autumn Road will be available on a number of digital and cable platforms including iTunes, Amazon, Vudu, Google Play, Comcast, and Dish. That's it for this week. As always, if you enjoyed this week's video, give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of Eek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you'll find links to the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com down in the description below. Until next time, keep it creepy.